knows that Tayson just went down. If their feed showed it and he doesn't have that anonymous mode on, Anas is going to be very, very, very hungry for placement. He's just going to look to try to set up in a good spot, but right on the edge of zone, there's going to be players looking for you. And you see the quick edit. That's there. Going to protect him for a little bit, but he's running out of hard match, and you see the wood being built there. He's got to be careful. Carden setting up nearby as well.
Donovan, look where I'm at.
Rifle still contend as well. There's so
look.
many players that are on
Donovan,
the cusp
look
of
up.
taking this game away
Look where I'm at.
from Tayson. It is going to be so, so close.
But don't forget, the line is 60 points, so while they're close, they need a lot. Tayson had a monumental performance in last game, and Anas is trying to double it up right now. We talk about it. It's going to take all the skill, a little bit of luck, and a bunch of execution, and right there, some good shots.
He's from Fire Emblem too, right? He's from Fire Emblem.
So looking at who can potentially close it if they win the game. Rifle is in the conversation. Deceptos, Hen, Reason, Vadil, Snazy, Letwick, Frenzy Fishy, and Anas. Any of those players, if they're still up, gaining eliminations and gaining points, are slowly going to be shrinking that gap. So keep an eye on the yellow numbers to the left of their name in their HP pool, as well as the top left for any of those guys going down or picking up points. Circle 4 is revealed, and pretty much everyone has already established themselves. So we're going to wait, and we're going to roll the dice and see where circle number 5, that half-in, half-out zone that triggers the initial use of utility, where does it pull? And which one of these key players can capitalize on the position and the opportunity they're given. This is the final game. There is 4 storm zones left.
I still can't figure it out. What is it?
Number 1 is down. Can anybody catch him, or will Tayson's
It's nowhere close to Yoshi.
Barely edge him over the top. There's the zone on the far west side, Clay.
And Rifle has no mobility. He's got to make a play. Reminder, AR Baffo is right nearby Rifle. If he gets too aggressive and shoots a little bit too early, Baffo will strike. You've seen him hop out of cones into players' boxes to look for it. That is not good for Rifle. He needs to rotate soon. He's got to go up. Exactly. He's got to follow that path that was just built for him. Because if he doesn't, he's going to get capitalized. But there's Baffo's moving. Baffo's moving behind. Shots come through. Down to 131 HP. Rifle needs to get out of this one. Sniper is out. Baffo is rotating there as well. He realizes that Crash Pad going to be used. Chug Splash, rather. He doesn't have any Crash Pads in his inventory. He's got to be careful he doesn't overpeak this. If a shot comes through that tags the shield, he's got nothing left there.
Dark Samus.
He's going to find a launch pad. Is it enough? Is he getting a shot in the air? 114.
Really?
Shields are broken. Everybody knows. Tags go through and Rifle's down. Number 2 is out of the game.
Twain's picking that one up, saying, "No run for you, sir."
He's crazy strong, too.
You will go down. Frenzy Fishy picking up one, so he's going to start moving his way up the leaderboard. We're inside the top 50, so that's another placement point down. Everyone who's contending for Tayson getting those points, he did not. He went down outside of that threshold. Again, the line is 60. Can anybody cross it towards the end? It's up for grabs. If somebody in the top 10 can seize the moment and be the one to lift it up and deny the E11 player, the Slovenian Lord that acts of champions. And right now, Air Bafo trying to find some space. The 5th zone is closing, which means we have the late game, the full moving coming right after that, and we're over sweaty sand. So tons of natural building in play, excess materials that can come out, but also weird rotational paths as Bafo pushes in, continuing with the aggressive playstyle and takes out Floppa Michael.
60 points is what everybody needs to be thinking about right now. That is the number that you need to break. You also need to pick up a victory royale. If you're just going for 60, the 61 points is where you really need to be shooting. That is a very tall order to ask.
I mean, 61 realistically, too, because even with the victory
I'm gonna
royale,
guess this.
Tayson has the highest eliminations out of anybody in this tournament right now, so he owns that tiebreaker solidly. Now we're going to hop on board here with Deceptos, who's currently below Storm Surge, and we're actually going to need 14
Is that
players to drop, so
Pikmin?
that could end up coming into play with how fast this zone closes. If everybody prioritizes rotation, and with nobody wanting to drop, you could see that happen, but right now, Deceptos trying to find a pick. This is the final game of the EU FNCS, the final circles, 3 left. Number 1 player is down, and who can catch him? 61 points is what it will take to lift that axe and be the one who walks away with $80,000 in the end, and it's all about if you can catch Tayson.
Deceptos 10 looking to do it. 42, 43 points each. They are very, very close. Hen now going up. But he doesn't have a lot of
Duck
it.
hunt.
He's going to need to find something. Crash pad's being used, trying to build to keep a little bit of a mid-ground chart, but not going to be able
Yeah,
to
he kind of sucks
just
to
try
me.
To separate his game and try to get as many placement points and move himself up the leaderboard as he can because he's out of contention for the Action Champions. AR Buffo there as well. Mongrel in this game. Scram going down. Hen trying to make something happen. Janice going to go down. Mongrel going to fall as well as Orange. Hen picks up another elimination. This could be his run as well, but it's going to be very, very close.
Storm Surge will turn off there as we have the top 30. Janice picking up an elim there. But Hen, if he wants the win, he needs to put his foot on the gas, right? The placement points aren't just enough. The victory royale isn't enough. We saw Tayson, he had 12 elims. Every one of those elims was a point that pushed him farther up. And while being still in the game gives you opportunities, if you want to seize the moment and you want to say you're
Wario, is it WarioWare?
You have to be pushing people. You have to be converting on the points because there's only 19 elimination points available right now. You have to start finding them. Top 20, so the placement points are ticking down right now. And Hen, completely out of builds, needs the elimination just for the refresher. He's doing his best, making this a platform game. Diving around, looping on the corner, finds the first shot, can't find the second, and he gets taken down. Top 15 taking over and looking at the names of the lobby. I think only Frenzy Fishy has a chance, and I don't think he has enough elims.
Is this Mr. Game & Watch?
Tayson is going to be your FNCS solo champion, but it's about who can get that second place right now if they're able to push forward. So Deceptos theoretically could eliminate every single player in the lobby and go for it, but we talked about it.
Give me some easy ones now.
Instead, he's saying, okay, I understand Tayson has that W. I know he's probably going to take the first spot, but if I can stay in this lobby, I'm going to pass other players. Everyone else has gone down, and now he's dropping in. 112 on the first one, but he gets walled off. 35 HP, uses the crash pad, but he goes up vertically and not into the box. Top 10 and another point ticks over. Deceptos goes down with 49. Now it's all about pride. The final victory royale in beating the person next to you, getting a little bit more of a payday in the final game here.
And Bafo could get that. He's at 40 points. We saw Deceptos go down with 49. This could be a second place run for Bafo. Stroky trying to make something happen there as well. 4 eliminations here for AR Bafo. Eliminations coming through all around for Stroky on that high ground. Looking to break his way on down. Shots coming through for Stroky down very, very low. Has to box on up. Twain's doing that. Nade dropping down. Bafo trying to just make something happen. 100 effective HP. 5 builds there for them.
It's Kirby, right?
By Twain. Shots coming through. He's trying to hit him, but he's not going to make it. No, he does. Elimination comes through. Bafo trying to make something happen as well. Dropping down to the outside. Going around the boxes. He's going to find some loot. Is he going to fall there to zone? Bafo with 4 eliminations. Looking again to get number 5, number 6, and number 7 as more people are falling. And Bafo clutches up the last elimination for the victory royale. But I don't think he's going to get second. I think he's going to take third.
Kirby.
Huge push from Bafo at the end. We talked about it, how every interaction will matter. And while
Kirby's Dreamland
is the best player in Europe for this season, walking away with the AXA champions, the 80 grand, and all of the clout, Bafo takes game number 6. He'll rocket himself up the leaderboard.
The government race?
Moments, and you can see there just how good.
Government race, something like that.
Averaging a placement of 27th, but the big one, Clay, was that 12 elimination victory royale in game number 5.
We all knew that Tayson just had to stay alive just a little bit, and he did that, and he walks away as a victory.
We talked about it specifically. It would need a heroic effort from somebody in the top 10, but instead a heroic effort from Bafo, who was 26 before that. But where will he end up on the final leaderboards? We're going to throw it back on over to Zeke, Bala, and Shayo to close this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Sundown Clay, absolutely incredible casting of the day. You guys were so on point with these calls. I mean, it did come down to the wire, and for sure, Tayson is.
No, I can't.
An L, second between fifth, because placing up there is a pretty considerable amount of money.
Yeah, and to get there, how things were, all the way till the final second, the final shot, the top 10 switched up. So, looking at what it is now, after Game 6, after this grueling process for Europe is over, it's Tayson at the top spot, 60 points.
I know that. Splatoon 2, right?
At 10th is Anas still holding on, 7,000 for
Splatoon
him,
1, I
41
mean.
points. But look at the names in between.
I love that game. Like, I was in love with it.
First off, of course, Tayson winning, and Janice
Oh,
won the last invitation.
you never played them?
So they've got to be feeling
Play
good
one
after
first, and then you'll like 2.
Tayson at 60 points, but DeCipto's held on. That final moment, it
But
looked
too
like
bad
he
that's
was
for the
gonna go
Wii U.
it.
But the first one is for the Wii U. Just get
a little
Splatoon
short,
2.
enough to propel himself and hold on to that second place. And then in third, this was the man who rose up in the final game. 19 points. He was way below. Sundown said 26 plates. He went from $2,000 earned that you can see basically on this page all the way up to 45,000.
Yeah, that's you.
That is such a huge boost. And also,
Purple.
to boot, AR Baffo, Deciptos, Twains, people in the top 10, 2 of them, second and third place. This is their first Grand Finals appearance, and what a big appearance and a performance it was. Like, man, no practice in these types of lobbies, no real experience on the big stage, and they pulled that out? Unprecedented.
Yeah, absolutely, but it was a battle all the way through. Vidil, Nate, Letwick. Letwick did so well in those early moments, but unfortunately falls out of the top 10. Still, solid performance from all these guys. Qualifying for the grand finals and then getting up to this top 20 is definitely something to be proud of. And there were so many moments that we remember from these guys, from Mongrel throughout the season, from Snipe today in the grand finals, from Flois in that very first game. He owns that 21st spot. $2,500 earned from him.
Yeah, these guys had such amazing memories made in the heats. One person here today as well who had a win, Slender. I feel like he's one of my favorite players coming out of Europe that I really haven't been able to watch before. He showed us his prowess in every single stage of the tournament, especially in grand finals with that win that he had. $2,500, 24th place and a few points to boot. Very good performance from him.
And just generally, great performances across the board. You know, we cannot stress this enough. This is the top 100 players in the region. They have the bragging rights. They are allowed to say...
Bro, I can't wait to get Batman.
Really say they are
Yeah,
the
Ted's giving me the code, a code to a gift card for Batman.
Forward to now is the solo season wraps for EU. Obviously, they're gonna
I
watch the
think you
rest
heard
of this too,
that.
because we got NAEs coming up next with some very interesting storylines too. But for now, they get to take
He's
a
getting-
breather,
he's getting
relax
it
a little bit
himself.
as we head up into the next FNCS
Yeah.
season, or whatever comes after that, because I know people are excited.
What is that
Yep, and now
song?
we're looking at how things look after the heats in a top 100 stack lobby in a region that's what people say is the best to watch, the best to see. So definitely going to see the changes over in NA East, and definitely going to take a slight breather to see and catch up on those games too.
Well, NA East can crown an FNCS champion there. Till then, Fortnite fam, we'll see you guys on the Battle Bus.
Wait, that's Super Smash Brothers. It has something to do with Smash Brothers.
That's from a Disney movie.
Yes, you're hearing the wrong thing.
Hmm?
You're hearing the wrong thing. It has to be something from Smash Brothers.
Oh.
Is it from Fire Emblem?
Yes, it's from Fire Emblem. Which one?
He said it was Fire Emblem. Do I have to name the character?
No, yeah, the name of the game. It's Fire Emblem, but which one?
Fire Emblem Treehouse?
Treehouse?
Yeah, the new game.
Yeah. That one was one of my favorite games. I still already play it. I love beating all three houses.
I know the ending.
Yeah. Also, that one was
The end. Yeah, the ending was.
it's kind of tragic.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna tell you this. I already know the ending.
Actually.
You end up marrying the girl that trained you.
Basically, the person who actually is yourself, pretty much. You marry yourself.
Yeah, but you're actually marrying that girl that trained you.
Yeah, the goddess.
Yeah. Did you think that she liked him in liked the avatars that we picked in the first place?
I think so. I mean, she asked her. She's inside of him.
And that makes sense why she wanted to marry him.
Yeah. But all the
Oh boy.
get tragic endings.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna play right now. Yeah, good.